All right, we should be back. In typical Spectrum fashion, the internet decided to go out because that's what Spectrum does. But we should be good now. Hopefully, possibly, maybe. We just get to, restart everything we had set up here because Spectrum Internet decided to cut out on me. Thanks, Spectrum, the official internet provider of Ottercar. So let's see here. We've got our racing back up. Next order of business is find another session that we can join that has a lot of people practicing in it so that we can get all that set up. Let's see here. Uh, what series has a lot of people signed up right now? Damn, that's crazy. Too late. I am the chat moderator. I already moderated the chat, and no one can stop me. And to be fair, I do have a chat moderator. They're just a chat moderator that hasn't tuned into a stream in a really long time. But I do technically have a chat moderator, for what it's worth. So let's see. We got that set up. We got that set up. Got to get back into a session that has a bunch of people practicing in it. Hey, look. Mazda MX-5 at Owen Park Circuit has people practicing again. It's crazy how that happens. Well, actually, they're practicing because the race starts in 6 minutes, but that's fine. We get back into it. We get back into it. We try setting things up again. And hopefully, possibly maybe we can get something good going here. Because the only thing really left to do is see if I can't figure out the whole process of getting the race info up on the screen and then going into a multi-class race and making sure that that also works. Not that I'm going to be doing multi-class racing anytime soon, but it wouldn't hurt to get all that figured out. But now we get to wait 200 minutes for the game to open again. So, hi chat. How's life going? Uh, things are pretty good over here. It's my day off on a Tuesday, which is kind of weird, but that's fine. We're vibing. We're making the stream look pretty, and it's always a good day to make things look nice. Burgers are definitely good. I just muted my mic to eat some Mike and Ike's, and then I remembered up how long it takes for me to actually chew a Mike and Ike before I can swallow it, so there was just an uncomfortable silence there. I feel like that's entirely your luck that you would end up hurting yourself doing dishes. Like there's always something that ends up going wrong for you, even doing just mundane stuff. You just have terrible luck. But all right, we've got iRacing open again. Let's actually tab into iRacing so that comes up on the screen. Get in the car. Um, then overlay should come up in just a second. Let's do that again. Let's change the server to the US server and not the UK server. That might be a little beneficial here. Gaming does return. Sort of, kind of. Provided I can fix gaming. Yeah, refresh that. That might work, possibly, maybe? Hopefully? Everything was working great until the part where everything was not working great anymore. We are fixing gaming, and I don't know. It's just the vibe I get. I don't remember. I'm bad at naming specific incidents. The current incident I can name right now is I'm currently being scored in 59th in this here practice session, which is very lovely to see. Pro race car driver right here. Why is the overlay not coming up? What did I do to anger the overlay gods? Evidently I did something, because it's not coming up anymore. I believe in our ability to fix this. I'm not sure what's going on. The internet is being really slow, though. Trading Paints is trying to download these paint schemes, and it is not happy about it. Okay, there we go. We've got it back open. Next order of business is I have to turn a lap again to actually have the scoreboard look correct, because it doesn't like displaying information when my name's not on it, I guess. So let's take care of that real quick. Hopefully not wreck the car this time. That would be good. That's the master plan to end all master plans. Almost go too fast into Foster's. That's okay. We're fine. I do like the fact that Trading Paint still has not finished downloading everyone's paints, including mine. So I'm in my default iRacing outfit instead of my custom uniform. But hey, we're getting there. We're making things work here today. That's what this is all about. And we make things work today so that next time I do an iRacing stream, we don't have to make things work again. Or something to that nature. I'm just saying words at this point. I am the worder. Ooh, too fast. That's not how you take that corner. Don't worry, this is fine. Ow. Who put those tires there? We're once again in the situation of, I just need to turn a lap. If I can just cross the finish line once again, we'll all be good. There's no one coming, cool. Just gotta cross the line, put a time on the board, and then from there we can have all of the UI elements up and get all looking spiffy. With me being currently scored back in 60th now in this session, which isn't great. But it is what it is. We've now completed 2 laps in Trading Paints, still has not finished downloading the paints, which is great to see. But We now have a time on the board, so that should update the timing and scoring. So let's see if we can't turn a slightly better time and actually put us like in the middle of the scoreboard and not at the very bottom of it, so that it actually updates correctly. Because I want it to be showing 10 people and not like the 8 or something that it's showing right now. That is the goal. Hello there, car. Wonderful weather we're having. But there, that's a slightly better lap. Now we have full authority to crash the car, which is what I'm going to do by going full throttle down this hill. This black flag can't hurt me when I don't know how to read. There we go. That's a little bit more like it. Trading Paint still has not downloaded my paint, by the way. Is Trading Paint's responding? I don't think it is. It's stuck at 75%. Yeah, that's fine. But what's important here is that the overlay is updated. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 drivers on the timing and scoring, which is what I was going for. That's what I was trying to get set up here, is we got 10 drivers on the board. And we have the track map up. Where are my track map settings? There they are. So that can be solid color, that can be solid color. Then let's have the off-track color be an outline. The selected color can also be an outline. And now whenever someone turns red, like that number, I think that's the 61, that means that they've gone off the track and are probably having a very bad time. So that should be good. And then in the driver settings, let's change the selected color to stripe, because I think that might look a little better. Actually, no, we'll keep that on position, then we'll change the off-track color to stripe. I think that should be good. And then what else do I need to do? Oh, it should be good. So let's save this. Overwrite that. And unfortunately, as much as I didn't want to have to do this, the next thing I need to do is actually look at the wiki for this software to get the last of the information on the screen I want on the screen. So let's see if we can't figure that one out. So what am I looking for here? I'm looking for... Actually, I'm going to look in their Discord server first, because there's generally more information in there than there is on their actual wiki. So let's see. Is there a way to put the car and like the series title on the screen? Alright, well, the first result I got looking in the Discord was a link to their wiki on how to do it. So I guess I'm looking at the wiki after all. Hopefully the wiki enlightens me with some some big brain information, and it'll be easy to figure out. Um, 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 um. Okay. That shouldn't be too hard, I don't think. Um, uh, okay. That shouldn't be too difficult. All right, so we pull this back up. We're going to add ourselves, get rid of that, add ourselves a nice little window. Import that. Move that up here. We're gonna hit show on it. Nope. We're gonna hit show on it. We're gonna test 2. See how this looks. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. That's bigger than I would like for it to be, though. But that at least does pull it up. Next order of business is figuring out how to edit it. Or edit, like, the size of it. Because what I want is... let's see here. I want to put... I guess this in one box and this in another? Is that right? So let's see here. So that, do that? Nope. Undefined. Love that. Okay. Oh. Hold on. There. Did that fix it? Yup, that fixed that. And then actually no, let's switch that around. Put that here. Actually, does this look better? Hold on. We're figuring things out here, chat. I swear, we're gonna work this out. Does that look better? Oh. That gets rid of it. Okay, good to know. So that should do that then. Yep, all right. And then we need series name. All right. cool. That actually worked better than I expected it to. In that case, the next order of business is adjusting where it is on the screen and how it looks. So that can probably go right above the relative box. So let's see if we can't do that. Style rules. For overlay. Window. If I can find it in all of this HTML. Alright, I cannot. So I need to copy that off their wiki as well. There's so much things I'm trying to figure out here. So let's see. Let's go back to there. Then I need components. I guess I can change it over to here so you can see what I'm looking at. I'm just going through their wiki trying to find HTML stuff. So I need overlay components, and then there should be one that is just window component. Then I need to figure out how to adjust the info in there to make it all look nice and right. Yeah, get all that. All right, so I just need to copy this and paste that into there, and I should be able to fix that. So let's see, where's my HTML? It's there. Edit this. Scroll all the way down to the bottom. Start a new line. Paste that. Apply. Let's go back to iRacing and see what that broke. Nothing. All right. So let's decrease the width to 400. All right, that's a little better. Maybe 350? Nope. We somehow made it longer by decreasing it. Okay. Yeah, that works. Then it's a matter of moving that on top of the relative box, which would be moving it down a little bit. So move it down. That moved it up. That's not what I wanted. Move it down. Move it down further. Hi, Phelps. Move it to the right some. Move to the right some more. Too far. Then I should be able to get this situated nice and proper right above the relative box if I play my right cards right here. How's that look? Too low, but that at least allows us to line it up a little bit better now. So we need to move it to the right a little bit more. Nope. That's the wrong direction. little bit more. Maybe like 80? Does that work? Yep, there we go. Now we just need to move it up. And a little bit more. We're getting there, though. We've almost got it right. Yeah, that'll do it. Cool. Apply. And then let's take a look back over here. Are there any other settings you can do for it? No, that works. That's fine. Which is convenient because this practice session just ended. And I don't really want to jump into another practice session right now to work on it even more. So this is good. This is progress. This looks pretty solid so far. Might want to move the flag around since it is now buried. So let's Alt K that and just drag it over here. That should be fine. Yep, that works. And Alt K, lock that back down. And I think everything's pretty much looking good. As good as it's gonna get anyways. Got that, we got that. We got that. I don't think there's anything I'm forgetting that I wanted to put on here. So now I gotta save again as driver stream. And I think we might just be about good here. At least on this part. There's more things I want to do with other stuff. But all of this should be good for the time being. And it's just kind of a matter of dragging all of these components around to a place that makes them a little bit easier to work with here. So that can go up there. I guess the timing tower settings can stay where they are. Let's move the session state. And once we move that, drag that over here, then we can drag this over here for the most part. I'm not, yeah, that should be fine if we put it here. And then drag this stuff down a little, and that frees up some more space. It still doesn't give me really a place to put the track map settings down. That said, now that this window is here, I don't think I need to type anything in it anymore. So I might be able to move that down. And I might be able to sneeze while not being able to hit my push to mute in time. So hope you enjoyed the Otter Sneeze ASMR. I know that's what you all wanted to hear on this lovely Tuesday afternoon. So yeah, we moved this up to here. And that's all fine and good now. Session state can now get squeezed right on into there. And now things are looking slightly more gooder. Gooder. What's that supposed to mean? You can't just go around and say that to people. I mean, I guess you can, but otherwise people can't just go around saying that to people. There. Now everything is at least a little bit more organized. And if we go back to the race, hopefully I didn't break anything in that whole process. No, I did not. That's good. Okay. That works. Let's save this again as driving stream. Yes. So now let's hop out of this session and let's pull up an AI race because I don't think I own whatever the track that Production Car Cup is at this week. I mean, let me look real quick before I go through this whole process. X5 Production Car Challenge. Yeah, I do not own Mount Panorama, so AI race it is. Single race. Well, I need a track. I need a small. Okay, so I shouldn't have cleared out Lime Rock because Lime Rock would have been the best track for this. There. Grand Prix. Yeah, sure, that's good. Whatever. That's fine. Mostly, I just need to see how this looks in a multi-class race, if it looks decent or not. So let's do that. It's actually, well, killing trading paints won't do anything, so never mind that. Pull that up. Race on my monitor. Do the resurrected one. Which one's the resurrected one? I'm not picking up what you're putting down here. What are we resurrecting here? What I'm doing is setting up broadcast overlays for future iRacing streams so that there's information on the screen that people can read to see what all is going on in the race besides what I can see as the car driver. Something like that, yeah. I am a person who plays the video game iRacing, so I guess that does make me an iRacer. The I in iRacing, of course, standing for icy. Alright, so we'll see how this goes. I still don't have any force feedback in my wheel because I still didn't open IRFFB. But we're gonna try and drive. We'll do a couple of laps and see how it ends up looking. See how the overlay looks, see how the everything else looks, and all that jazz. And this can be a little bit of a test run for getting this all set up. So get in the car. We are now in the car, and oh, it thinks this is all one class, huh? That complicates things. Yeah, it thinks that this is a multi-class race, which this is not. Or it thinks this is a single-class race, which it is not. Well, that complicates things. It might be time to play Can I Adjust Broadcast Settings? Oh, that's because this is a single-class race. I set it up as a single-class race on accident. Oops. That would explain some things. Oh well, we can turn a couple laps and see how it looks, and you all can give me feedback, preferably on how the broadcast graphics look and not how terrible my driving is. Because I know my driving is not great. I'll need y'all to tell me that my driving is bad, because I know my driving is bad. I, in fact, do not drive car good. I especially don't drive this car good. I have no fucking clue how to drive this car. But we're gonna figure it out. I mean, this is an AI race. I just loaded up to look at how everything looks. So we'll see. We'll turn a couple laps. I don't know. Y'all can just tell me if anything looks stupid and needs to be changed or not. Okay, we're going. Good to know. Alright, let's see if we can survive turn 1 in this car I've never driven before. Oh, does this have traction control? It feels like it has traction control, and I don't like that. That feels weird. Unless it doesn't have traction control and I'm just a dumbass, which is also entirely possible. But it feels like it has traction control. That's not how you take that corner, alright? We're going the faster way. This is the way you go when you're a pro driver, for the competitive advantage. See, it's allowing me to make an overtake on this here AI driver. Because I'm just that good at the game. You see this grass? Using the grass is also part of going faster. I swear. Easy game. So also, while I'm at it, I forgot to turn my spotter on. And what good would this be if you can't hear my lovely Jimmy Johnson spotter? But hey, we know a little bit more of how things looks. That didn't really help me because I wanted to load up a multi-class race and I forgot to turn the multi-class race thing on. Also, this needs to be moved over next to the black flag. So let's see. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. This does not need to be there either. I guess we can move that. I wasn't trying to get out of the car. I was trying to move the UI element. Okay, never mind. That UI element just cannot be moved. Good to know. We're learning things here, chat. That's what this stream is all about, is learning experiences. Also, I'm not going to sit here for 22 minutes repairing my car. Believe it or not quite interested in that. So let's actually load up an actual multi-class race. So let's see. You know what? No, because Otter Car is not multi-class. I guess we have to load up this one, and we can have like, let's do 18. No, let's do 14 drivers in it. And let's turn the skill level down a little bit, since evidently I'm not able to keep up with those drivers. Sure. In that case, let me change my car to not that. Where is my GT3? Which does not belong in with the GTO. But that's okay. So, oh, I have to. Yeah, I'm driving a GTA. A GTA, GTE. Yeah, wink, smile. It's definitely what I'm doing. All right, so this time it definitively. What do you mean? Oh no, I have to download an update. Crap. All right, Plan B. Hmm. All right, single race. We can make this work. Um. Um. All right, hold on. I'm fixing it. I know what I'm doing. I swear. Get in the MX-5. All right. Okay. Uh-huh. And then we change this. It does not have this does not have. I'm going to explode here. iRacing is trying to make this as complicated as possible for me. All right, create a roster. Use car classes. Brick. There. All right, add a car class. Um, hmm. How funny am I feeling? We can't use GT3 cars. We gotta do something else. Um, all right, okay, uh-huh. There sure are options here. All right, okay. Here's the plan. We add 8 of these people, eight indie pros, and we add 8 uh F3 cars. That should work fine. Wherever the F3 is. Well, there's the F4. That's not what I'm looking for. Hold on. F3. There we go. And we can add 8 of these boingos. There we go. All right. Uh-huh. Yep, that's fine. Sure. Brick is now ready to go. And now we pull this up at Lime Rock. AI opponents. Where's Frick? There's Frick. All right. My car. Indy Pro. Yep, there we go. Uh-huh. That all looks fine. Let's not start 5th. Let's do we'll do 50 to 69. That's a funny number. All right. All of this work just to see if we can get our broadcast graphics working in a way that looks decent. The things we do sometimes. That's fine. It's okay. It's all part of the cause. We got the American open wheel cars against the European open wheel cars. Um, we'll see what happens. I'm not going to drive all 44 laps of this race. I'm just trying to make things look nice. While I'm doing that, is there a variable for car name? Ah, we'll find out what happens when it loads the session, I guess. I guess that's just kind of the trend for today. We'll see what happens. If it breaks, it breaks. If it works, hallelujah. Hopefully it doesn't break. And if it does, then that's fine. We can fix things. All right, that should be good. That should be good. Hopefully. I think I have things set up decently enough to work, to function even. I know I'm asking a lot of them, but and then there's a whole other ordeal because we can download like themes and stuff for the overlay that makes them look all neat and fancy and different, which I might end up doing. I don't know. We'll see what happens. The game is open. We need to do class, I think. No. Oops. No. Class set. No. I want it to actually be split by the class. It doesn't seem to want to let me do that today. Why is that? Why are you not doing the thing I'm telling you to do? Unless it is because of because I'm not in the car, maybe. Or because iRacing doesn't know what to do with these cars when I tell them that it's two different classes. Why are you being difficult? Why are you not dividing by class? You've worked before in the past. What have I done? I mean, it's coloring them correctly, so it recognizes that it's two different classes. It's just not actually putting the header for both classes. Because there should be a header saying each car class's name. It's also showing position overall instead of position by class, which it shouldn't be doing. Is it in here? Is it like that? No. Is it like that? No. I'm breaking things again. I think maybe it just doesn't understand that these are two different classes here. Well, hold on. Let's see. Classes. Let's see. Let's try this. How much time? I have 48 seconds to get this figured out. So the yellow cars are F3s. So should be Delara F3, I think. Yes. And then class 2 would be Indy Pro. And so hopefully that all works. I don't know. We'll find out. No, that broke it further. Good to know. Frick. Ugh. Alright, fine. Get in the car.
Alright, fellas, a beautiful day for a race today. We got an awesome pit box, got a great race car, and a great crowd here today. I'd like to
Now
say
you
thank you
can
to all of
hear
our corporate
my
sponsors.
lovely,
Thank you for all of your continued support and everything you guys do for us.
my lovely
Everybody in
spotter
the stands,
name.
enjoy this gorgeous day. Everybody at home, sit back, relax, enjoy the event. Right side on the restart.
Which
Close,
I forgot to turn on. Him and all of his glorious banter. And now there's just nothing on the screen at all. Oh, there we go. Now it's going back up. So it is dividing the two classes correctly, but it's not showing the headers for the two classes, and it's showing the positions overall instead of the positions by class. So I done goofed somewhere, which is frustrating. I don't like it when I done goof. I want to get this functional so I can actually do a little bit of car driving today and not just troubleshooting. I mean, this race is going to be a disaster anyway. Multi-class open-wheel racing is not a good idea. Nothing about this AI race that I have put together right here is kosher or healthy or in any way sane. But
So we're coming to the
we'll
green,
figure it
right?
out.
Looks like it. Space car lights are off. All right, get ready to rock and roll. Space car's off. Be ready.
Well, I mean, we'll turn a couple laps just because I feel like turning a
Green
couple
flag.
laps. I wanna drive car, damn it. I'm car driver. I want to drive car. Right now, I think there's slightly more cars on this track than is intended at Lime Rock, with it being such a tiny little racetrack. But that's okay. You know, we'll make it work. Oh, she's loose. Oh god, that could have been bad. That's not how you take that corner. I'm pretty sure we actually bottomed out there, which is not great. But dying gives me the opportunity to try and fix this whole mess. So, jumped alive. And, I mean, we'll just spectate someone, one of the AI drivers, while we work on this. And now it's working! What? I don't understand. I don't get it. Why is it working now but not before? Why is... That's not even the settings I gave it. I told it to do 3 in the unselected group, 7 in the selected group. That's there. That's what's supposed to do. So does it break again if I get back in the car? It does. Why? Why does it do this? What prompted it to, be problematic? Because it does its whole thing fine when I get out of the car. So why does it not do the thing now? Does it break when I spectate myself? It does. Why? What wants this to be the way that it is? Am I not being scored in these two classes? Like, I don't understand why it works when I select one of the AI drivers, but as soon as I select me, it doesn't. What am I doing wrong? And we can get rid of that for a second. Evidently, I'm doing something not right here. I cannot figure out what it is. The only thing I can guess here is that it's not scoring me in the AI classes for some reason. I'm gonna figure this out. I'm determined to get to the bottom of whatever mischief is at foot here. Oh, let's get rid of that. Why am I grayed out? That means for whatever reason, I'm not being scored in either of the car classes. I'm so confused. What did I break? I broke something here and I can't figure out what it is. Hold on. I'm getting to the bottom of this one way or another. I'm going to figure this out. Even if it does give me a stroke. Single race. AI racing. Your car class is Indy Pro 2000 PM18. So why does it not do the thing? Why does it not do the do? When I am in the car. Or when I select myself. It's just not putting me in one of the classes. Hmm. Why are you like this? There's gotta be something, I assume, in the actual broadcasting program that I'm messing up here. That's my only logical explanation I can think of. I'm so confused. Hold on. Let's do it at a different track. Someone said Darlington earlier, so we can do it at Darlington. I just want to figure out what is breaking here. Because I'm definitely in one of these two car classes. So why is it not scoring me in one of the classes? I just want to get to the bottom of this. Because I'm very much in one of these car classes. Um, hmm. I'm looking on the form or in the wiki again to see if I can't figure this out here. Because everything looks like it should be set up correctly here. Um, 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 um. Hmm. I can't, I'm looking through all these settings. I can't see why it would think that I am not in one of the two classes. But here we are in Darlington. You're welcome. I know one of y'all requested we go to Darlington since we went there this weekend. Ooh, that's a good sign. Uh-oh. Um, there's bound to be an oval setup. So, yeah, oval. There. Does that pass inspection? Thank God. Okay, cool. So, well, now it's working. I changed absolutely nothing, but I guess it's working now. So let's grid up. And
Boys, get ready to rock and roll
it's
here.
still working. Okay.
One pit
cool.
stop at a time. One handed, one can of fuel, one jack post, one lug nut, one lap.
Also change
Do everything one
that.
at a time, guys. Remember, we cannot win this thing on the first lap. We cannot win on the first pit stop. Got to be smart, got to be smooth all day long.
Uh-oh, they're leaving me.
Just be smart about who's on your outside there.
Because now I have
Nope.
to
Nope,
adjust
close.
the track map
Behind
a
the 28.
little bit to fit everything. Which is fine. I can move the track map down like 5 pixels and it'll be fine and it still won't interfere with the chat. At least that way it'll be set up correctly both for single class and multi-class races and everything looks all nice and fine. Okay. Well, at least we seem to have figured that mischief out.
Alright, bud, get ready here.
Yeah, that's fine. For the most part. It's
cars down, be ready.
serviceable. It works better than having nothing like we had before.
They could be lining up behind the 28. Green flag, green flag.
I don't like that we're dragging against the bottom of the speedway. That's not a good sign, generally. But that's also what happens when this car does not race at this track in real life, so there is not a setup for it. But we very much are dragging across the ground in the corners.
36.993.
And I don't know how everyone's pulling away from me when I'm literally full throttle here. But that's okay. We've got the concept down. Things look good for the most part. I think we've made meaningful progress today.
30.5.
Even if the rear of the car is dragging across the ground every lap. And we are just losing ground on everyone because their cars are not dragging across the ground in every corner. But we got the overlay looking correctly. Let's be fucked up and evil here for just a second.
31.295.
Oh, hold on. Enter. Oh, that's. There we go. Exclamation point Y.
Caution.
There we go.
Get yourself something to drink. Get a deep breath. Is that a, what is that laying up your road right there, that shiny thing? I don't know, a small piece of metal, is it? Yeah, why don't you go make sure what that is so we don't get a flat leave it. The road is closed.
So now we have
Maybe lining up
to
behind it too.
pull up, not hit the wall, pull up the HTML while we're driving, as you do. Find overlay track map. There we go. Then we gotta move it down
The road is open.
a little bit. Hold on. Ooh, we don't drag across the ground if we use the apron. That's the master strategy here. I just don't use the banking in the corners. Alright, so we've caught up to everyone. So let's move it up a little bit. And not run into the car in front of me. Apply. That moved it the wrong direction. Good to know. 3. Apply. That's better. That works. And then where is the chat at? The chat is still clear. Okay. Yeah. That's serviceable. Apply. Save. Okay. Can we lift up the rear of the car on pit lane? Is that something we're allowed to do? No. There are no pit stop adjustments in this car. Okay. Beautiful. I guess we're just going to be dragging across the ground for the remainder of this setup session. But I think I'm generally happy with how things are looking. I mean, what do y'all say, chat? Do y'all have any ideas for information to be included on the screen? Or where that is applicable? Because there probably is other things, like in the top left where the timing tower is, like I have about 20 different columns of data that I could put in there. There's car logo, which doesn't help us unless we're like doing GT3 where there's a bunch of different cars all in the same class. There is positions lost and gained, which I don't really think y'all need to see. There's the interval between each car, the gap between the car towards the leader. Actually, the interval would be nice to have on. And then there's a bunch of different license stuff, car number, pit laps. So I think maybe putting interval on could be helpful. But also, you see interval in the relative box at the bottom right of the screen next to my otter anyway, so maybe not put that there. That doesn't also need to be there, I don't think. But at least we have an idea of stuff now.
Alright, spotter. Get right here, buddy. I'm on it. Pace cars off. Big man, do your job.
And we cut down to the bottom of the track so we don't drive across the ground. Then we get back in the draft, down the straightaways.
1 minute 8.627.
And then we cut down the bottom of the track again. We're still dragging across the ground, but not as heavily. This is fine. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to catch up to the rest of the field here because AI have different settings than the actual iRacing drivers do, and their cars are not dragging across the ground like mine is. But at least we have an idea of how the overlay looks in a multi-class race, how it looks in a single-class race, and all of that jazz. So that's good. We know things now. .402. Well, let's play an interesting game, chat. Let's play Can iRacing qualify me from my own AI session?
Stop. Killing me, dude. Don't listen to me when I talk to you, do you?
Yes, it will disqualify me from my own AI race. Interesting.
Oh, fuck. Fellas, we have
but not before I do that.
Very, very difficult official this week, so make sure we're minding our P's and Q's. We got some issues with oil lines and brake lines and everything on this thing.
I think there's a little bit more issues than with the oil lines here. Just a hunch. Just an idea. Hold on. Let's break out the TV camera for this. Get a good view of the replay. Yeah, no, I'm dead now. I died. And that is death. You do not survive that in any conceivable circumstance whatsoever. Nope. Nope. That's that. But we got the broadcast graphics all figured out, which is good. Before we call it all in a day's work on this whole setting up process, though, let's go back into a single class race and see how everything looks. Just to make sure that it all is working correctly now that I have the new settings on it. We can just join this MX5 practice again. There it is. And make sure we didn't break anything for single class racing. And now we should be good. I can't really think of any other information I really need to populate on the screen during a race. So I think that all should be fine.
But I'm not done with the work I want to do today. There's other stuff I want to do.
Mainly seeing if I can't figure out how to set up channel points and maybe do some redeems and maybe see if I can't figure out how to set up betting and stuff, because I think that would be neat to do like predictions on like how early a wreck will be, or you know, things like that, because I think that could be fun. And then I also want to change my alert sound effects from the generic one to like otter noises or something, just so that it's a little more personalized to the stream instead of just the generic one. And then lastly, I want to see if I can't set up marbles on stream, because I've never done marbles on stream before, and I think it would be a cool experience to do that. So we'll see if we can't make that work. But while it loads real quick, I'm going to mute my mic super quickly so I can eat more of these Micanites because I'm hungry. You can't stop me. All right. Additional Micanites have been consumed, and iRacing is doing a very good job of loading this session. It is loading fast as frick. And by that, it's stuck at 0%, which is always nice to see. Definitely love it when it does that. But hey, that's fine. We'll make it work. It's actually taking a little bit of a concerningly long time to load now. I mean, we're at the part where I'm starting to get a little bit worried about how long it's taking to load. It normally takes a while, but not this long at 0%. So something might be a little bit borked. Again, as it tends to be here. It likes to break on us. But that's okay. We'll give it a minute. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't, then we'll just have to cry about it. Wouldn't be the first time, wouldn't be the last. Well, it's still stuck at 0%, which is not great. Well, yeah. I mean, oh, are we making progress? No, we're not. All right, cool. That's fine. I didn't want to make progress anyway. I didn't want to load into the session. There's not a lot I can do about it right now. Y'all are stuck with me like this, I guess. Until it ends up timing out or actually loads the game. Both of which are options here. But not a lot I can do at the moment. Unless we just force close everything and start over, which is an option. That is something that we can do. Come on, iRacing. I believe in you. I believe in you so much that I'm going to open Task Manager and kill the process. That's how much I believe in you right now. iRacing. Kill. That's a bit of a stretch. Also, I need to add chat to my BRB screen. I forgot to do that too. Not that big. There. Put it back over here. That's fine. While we get this whole debacle sorted out here. So let's see. Trading Paints is also crashing, which is good. I like it. I like it when programs crash. They should do that more often. So let's open iRacing again. Let's try and get this working. Welcome to iRacing. Thank you. Aha. Well, gang, I think I figured out why iRacing freaked out on me. Because I just restarted it, and there's now this. The privacy policy apparently just got updated. Like, just now. Like just now. I think that's why it broke. Cool. Let me play the video game, please. I just need to load into a single car race and make sure everything is functional. Fine, we'll load into the truck practice. I think I'm capable of driving a truck in a circle. Practice. Yes. I would like to practice, in fact. on my monitor and not in VR. Playing the game in VR would be bad. Actually, let's change that as well. I think I'm going to change it from having car logo or car number to car logo. Because I mean, I'm primarily going to be using this overlay in official races where everyone's number they don't have control over. And I don't think it really matters that y'all see that. And again, that will also appear on my actual relative box in the bottom left or in the bottom right. So I don't think it matters that much. But we are actually loading into the session, which is good. This is progress. Then we can drive a couple laps around. If everything's good, we can move on from the iRacing setup at least for a little bit. And start working on our next ordeal that we need to sort out. Which will be setting up the actual Twitch channel stuff. So we can do all that. Alright, gang, welcome to North Wilkesboro Speedway. In North Wilkesboro, North Wilkesboro. That all looks right. That also looks right. So far, things are looking good, which is good. I need to turn a lap to get the thing to show up correctly, so let's do that real quick. Alright, see you around thirds. Thanks for tuning in. Ooh, we're gonna have to change gears here. Good to know. Ooh, not like that though. That's not how you do it. Good to know. Good to know. Don't do that. First rule of business, in fact. Do not do that. I swear I'm a better driver than this. It's just I'm not trying very hard.
You see me up top. Slow on the
And
bottom.
I straight up, I don't have the force feedback turned on my wheel, so I can't really feel what the car is doing all that well.
Slow one in front of you on the bottom. 44.07.
So there, that should put me on the scoreboard, and then we should be able to actually see how things sort out here, how everything looks and all that jazz.
.718. In and out.
That was
one
scary.
outside. Clear up top. Slow one on the bottom. 19.707. Slow car on the
That's a
bottom.
little better.
Slow car on the bottom.
I think. Oh, don't do that. Fun fact: don't do that. But everything looks alright enough. What I might end up having to do is just duplicate everything. Make a single class version and make a multi-class version. And that might just be that. Yeah, I think that might just be how we have to go about things. Which is not entirely what I want to do, but it'll work. Okay. Well, also I might want to move that to somewhere else on the screen, because having it uh, right above my relative makes it look really goofy. Because then when there's not any information, or like when my relative box isn't visible, like so, it's just kind of floating in an awkward place on the screen. So maybe not like that. Maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we're making progress here. In some form or another, we're making progress here. But I think I'm happy enough with that on the iRacing side of things. So that will make the next thing to take care of being setting up the channel points stuff. So I think I will go ahead and move that window over to either the bottom of the screen or the top screen. Probably the bottom of the screen. Move it over to like next to the steering wheel maybe. So let's do that real quick and see if that looks any better, and then just go from there. So do that. Do that. So gotta move it like so. And then move it down to the bottom of the screen. Oh, well, that worked better than I expected it to. That works. I like that. So once again, gotta save the project. Yep. And then I think that's kind of that. Now the next couple of things I want to actually set up are channel points and stuff. And I think just to give y'all something to look at, I will just pull up an actual race that's going on right now and just have that going on the stream while we figure out the channel point stuff. Just because I don't want to actually change the stream to my channel settings, because it would be entirely my luck to accidentally like reveal my sensitive information or something doing that. So what we're actually going to do is we're just going to go ahead and tune into the top split NASCAR trucks at North Wilkesboro race and just spectate them while we start figuring out the channel point stuff. And I think that'll be good. I think we can go from there, and life will be good. So we'll go ahead and give that just a moment to get loaded on up. And then I'll start playing around with channel settings, see if I can't turn on channel points, unless they're already on. For all I know, they could already be on, and I just don't realize it, but I don't think they are. So while it loads, I'll just go ahead and take a look-see here. I would assume it'd be viewer rewards, question mark? No. Also no. Also no. Good to know. None of it's there. Is it under streaming tools? No. Nope. Nuh-uh. That ain't it. I'm gonna figure this out, chat. I know I've been saying this a lot today, but we are going to figure this out. Would it be under affiliate settings? Oh, qualifying's still going on for this race. Fascinating. Well, y'all just get to sit here and watch the chaos unfold in whatever goes on in this race while I figure out channel points on my other screen. Oh, caps lock is on. That ain't good. Right. So let's see if we can't figure out how to go about doing this. Oh, who's that? Mr. Connor Drussel. Don't hit the wall when you qualify. That's not good. Alright. So, it looks like I do go there. But I don't see the options. Unless I'm doing something dumb. Which is normal for me. I normally do something dumb. But, uh-oh. Oh, that was just him disappearing because the actual race is starting. And you can't just call this a tiny piece of shit track. This track has history to it. And that's why everyone's so excited for this weekend, is because this weekend will be the first time NASCAR has competed at this track since 1995. So it's kind of a big deal. This track was dead. Like, it was straight up shut down. There was plants growing through the racing surface, and they fixed it up and they got it race ready again. And I think that's cool as shit. So frick you. You're just a hater here. Yeah, small tracks is where racing where NASCAR began. Short track racing's where it's at. It's not any smaller than any of the Thursday night icy car tracks I compete at. And actually, this version of the track that they're on, this isn't the modern day version of it fixed up. This is the version of the track as it was in the 1980s. They haven't actually added the current modernized version of the track yet, which is kind of funny. Alright, well, we're not setting up channel points today because that requires me signing up for like donations and stuff on Twitch and bits and all that stuff, which means I have to send Twitch my tax information, which I'm not going to be doing on stream. So we're not going to be setting up channel points today, apparently. But I will set it up after the stream so that it's all good to go next time we next time that we stream. But yeah, because channel points are for Twitch affiliates and Twitch partners only. And while I have met all of the requirements for Twitch affiliate, I have not actually signed up to be a Twitch affiliate because I don't have any interest in making money off of my Twitch channel. But apparently, you have to sign up for it to enable channel points, and so that's just a whole thing. Anyway, I'm not calling this race. You cannot pay me enough money to try and commentate whatever the hell is going to unfold in these next, what is that, 85 laps? We can watch it as much as we want. I'm not commentating this. How many people are in this race? There are 20 people registered for this race. This is an official matchmaking race. I don't know who any of these people are. But
Green flag, green flag.
they are here at North Wilkesboro, going fast and turning left, down into turn number 1, and they're already bucking up. Off to a great start.
Caution. Alright, bud, why don't you give me status on your car there?
So, well, you know why I'm not going to call this race, aside from the fact that I have no prep work done. But also, NASCAR official matchmaking. Maybe not the best place to be trying to commentate a race. Oh boy. I mean, fair enough. I guess that's respectable. Homie in the Gatorade truck is on fire. At least I think that was a Gatorade truck. I'm not entirely certain on that one. Well, whoever it is, it ain't him. Is it him? No, not him. Not him either. Oh, there's the smoke. He's somewhere around here. Yup, the Gatorade truck is on fire, ladies and gentlemen. Hate it when that happens. Sounds like a whole load of not my problem. But also, darn, that's frustrating. I wanted to set up channel points so that we could do predictions for races and stuff. Because I figured that would be really cool. But, guess we're not so fortunate. And that sounds like it'd be chaotic, but I could see it. If some sprint car series wanted to drag themselves up to North Wilkesboro, I could see it happening. Because I'm gonna stream a race at this at this track in my server tonight, so it won't be sprint cars. It'll be late models, but regardless, close enough. Yeah, well, frick. That put a big hitch in my giddy up, so to say. I can't do that right now, so I guess the next thing that I was gonna do is I wanted to change my
Green.
follower sound effect. Let's see, will we make it past turn 1 though? That's the big question. Will we make it through turn 1? I'm impressed. They made it through turn 1. Will they complete the lap? I'm willing to bet no. Well, they did. They survived a lap. I'm so proud of them. They made it through an entire half of a mile without wrecking. They're still thinking about it though. They're wanting to do their best to make it happen. Also, why is the track map not showing up? Does North Wilkesboro not have a track map? What's going on here? Where's my track map? Uh-oh. Someone's having
clear. I don't
connection
know why you
problems.
can't hear Earl. Can you hear me? Did not hear him call that caution. He's you to check your radio connection. Check the one on your headset, on your headboard actually, on your left-hand side and on your headrest. 1, 2, 3, loud and clear. You got a good copy? 10-4.
Little do they know, I'm not in the car, so they're talking to me about a whole lot of nothing. Let's see what happened to bring out this caution, though. Oh, this is a problem. I deleted my play button. So we're gonna have to do this in order to actually be able to see it. Whatever it was. Oh, it was a self-spin. Cool. And he's also having connection issues. Also, I can't hear what they're saying because I have it set to playback through my VR headset. So let's just make a mistake and let's tune in to what these drivers have to say about today's
On the lead
race.
lap here.
Probably a whole load of
Probably
nothing.
have green flag run here coming soon. I mean, I hope so. It lets them know when wrecks happen.
We're eavesdropping. We're causing mischief here on the iRacing.com platform.
Drive the truck there, after you split all the back sides.
I can't wait for one of these people to slay a slur and get me banned. That'll be funny. Let's see here. So the next order of business is...
Why don't they have the Cup Series here this week?
Changing my
Oh, I don't know. I guess you can't just run it
follower
because
sound effect.
I just didn't have time to scan it, but I wish they would have. Because it would have been better. Maybe they're just trying to work closer. That's
Turn the game down a little so you can actually hear me talk.
Is the pit road
Alternatively,
different for the with the new?
we turn the game
after
back
they
up.
read, or is it like this?
Turn the voice chat.
It is
down.
updated.
Well, the pit road, when they scanned it, it's been there since the mid-90s when the track stopped racing it for NASCAR.
Okay, we can't turn the
But
chat
the pit road
down.
here, it was from when it was in 87.
Yeah, I figured they wouldn't have had pit road like that
Chat.
for the actual races
down.
this week.
Too far down.
No, they got it much longer and they paved the entire thing. It's a lot better, and they'll benefit more cars.
There. That's a little more acceptable.
Yeah, I think it wraps around to middle
Alright,
turn
next
three,
order of
something like
business. Finding an otter sound effect.
Yeah, I mean, after all, it does have a bit of a Martinsville or Richmond X pit road likeness to it.
Just leave me some space. I'm not in a big hurry.
Green
Oh boy,
flag.
we're gonna go green again. I can't wait for these people to murder each other. Live on Twitch TV/IcyOtter. It's gonna happen. I can feel it in my bones. They're doing their best here. Probably. Nothing. Well, someone just ate shit. Not my problem. So where are some otter sound effects? What do we need? I don't want to be that guy and just rip some off of a YouTube video. At the same time, some of these links look really fishy. I don't really think I trust any of them. There's gotta be a nice in between somewhere. You know what? You know what? No. We've done enough work here for today. How about we actually do a little bit of marbles? If I can figure out how to set up marbles. That's the big hitch here is, can I actually figure out how to set up marbles? Because I've never done it before. So we're just gonna have to find out. But if it does work, then hey.
First time on this track, so try not getting the boat wet.
Oh, they're thinking about it. They're thinking about killing each other. Haven't quite done it, but they're thinking about it. Oh, there's a wall there. Uh-oh. They're thinking about it again. Be careful, driver. The real question is, will having Steam open, iRacing open, iRacing overlays open, and the Twitch stream all going crash my game, or crash my internet when I try to download Marbles on stream? Because I don't even have it downloaded yet, but it's only like a couple of megabytes. It's not a big game. But, oh, there they go. That's not a caution, apparently. Connor Drussel has been sent to the Shadow Realm.